today I'm going to revisit Only Love by Wynonna. This is a cover that I've done before, yes, of this song. Yes. I just love this song. Yes. So without further ado, let's get busy singing, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. I have sailed a boat or two out onto the wild yonder to dreams that rarely come true. As far as I can see, this island of green, I can put my trust in just one thing. Only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Peaceful waters, raging sea, looks all the same to me. I can close my eyes and still be free. When the waves come crashing down and thunder rolls around, I can feel my feet on solid ground. Only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Only love. So, today I'm going to be singing a cover of Time Marches On by Tracy Lawrence. This is a cover of this song. Yes. So, without further ado, let's get busy, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in with feathers on his head. Mama's in her room learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings for Elijah and Dear John. Time marches on. Time marches on. Sister's using rude and clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on. And time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. The star is born, the star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is hill gripping changes, hill gripping changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet, a high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree. and the angels sang an old Hank Williams song. Time marches on, and time marches on, time marches on, time marches on, time marches on, time marches on. Mm-hmm. 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 So today, I am going to be revisiting Every Time I Cry by Terri Clark. This is a cover of this song, yes. So, without further ado, let's get busy, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. You called to wake me up the way you always do. You say you miss me and you're sorry. Deja vu. You push the button in the heart you know so well. The walls start coming down, I remind myself. Every time I think you might have changed, put aside the anger and the blame. Make myself believe the fears away to work it out. Every time you say let's try again, begging me to let you back in. Every time I do, every time you lie, every time I cry. If only promises could just erase the past, I could open up my heart enough to take you back. But we've been down this road time and time again. I've learned the hard way how the story always ends. Every time I think you might have changed, put aside the anger and the blame. Make myself believe the fears away, work it out. Every time you say let's try again, begging me to let you back in. Every time I do, every time you lie, every time I cry. Every time I think you might have changed, put aside the anger and the blame. Make myself believe the fears away to work it out. Every time you say let's try again, begging me to let you back in. Every time I do, every time you lie, every time I cry. Every time I do, every time you lie, every time I cry. So, today, I am going to revisit I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden. This is a cover of the song that I've done before. So, without further ado, let's get busy singing, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. Maybe it's intuition, or some things you just don't question. Like in your eyes, I see my future in an instant. But there it goes, I think I found my best friend. I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe I knew I loved you before I met you. I have dreamed you into life. I knew I loved loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. There's just no rhyme or reason, only the sense of completion. In your eyes, I see the missing pieces I've been searching for. I think I found my way home. I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe I knew I loved you before I met you. I have dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. Thousand angels dance around you. I'm not complete that about you. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. Ooh, I knew I loved you. Ooh, I knew I loved you. So today, I am going to be singing and revisiting Somebody by Reba McEntire. This is a cover of this song that I've done before. So, without further ado, let's get busy, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. At a down on Broadway, they made small talk as she brings his eggs and fills his coffee cup. He jokes about his love life and tells her he's about ready to give up. That's when she says, I've been there before, so keep on looking, 'cause maybe who you're looking for is somebody in the next car, somebody on the morning train, somebody in the coffee shop you walk right by every day, somebody that you look at but never really see. Somewhere out there is somebody. Across town in a crowded elevator, he can't forget the things that waitress said. He usually reads the paper, but today he reads a stranger's face instead. It's a blue-eyed girl from 2 floors up. Maybe she's the one. Maybe he could fall in love with somebody in the next car, somebody on the morning train, somebody in the coffee shop you walk right by every day, somebody that you look at but never really see. Somewhere out there is somebody. Now they laugh about the moment that it happened, a moment they both missed until that day when he saw his future in her eyes and he stared at just another pretty face, and he wonders why he searched so long when she was always there at that diner waiting on somebody in the next car, somebody on the morning train, somebody in the coffee shop you walk right by every day, somebody that you look at we never really see. Somewhere out there, oh, somewhere out there is somebody